Artist is a word that has been assigned to people who are creative from the time of the Renaissance. A human being who was an artist was different from everyone else because he was given these sort of almost divine connotations.
I guess that what really makes an artist is a singular voice and a singular way of expressing yourself that makes people feel something.
It takes skill, but most of all, it takes yourself. I mean, you have to be able to express yourself in some way to become an artist.
I think people just forget how much art is like what defines us as human beings. So it's easy for them to disrespect it or to shrug it off, but it's all around us.
Playing something really kind of happy or really sad, there's a kind of freedom in that. And it's like being a kid again. That's what it's like being an actor, I think, for me. And have fun. There's not a day goes by where I don't have a laugh. You have no responsibility for it. You abdicate any responsibility because you can behave like a psychopathic killer and you don't get caught for it. I was 20 and I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. There was a change in something there, and I thought, I don't want to waste any time. So I want to be good at something. I want to enjoy it. Kind of made me who I am to kind of be a bit more driven, or saying, "Come on, all these problems," or saying, "I'm going to make damn sure that I'm going to do what I want."
I love drawing. I'm literally obsessed by it. And I think that it's really important to be obsessed with what you do. When I am with a drawing, I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't do anything else but being with that drawing. I really don't notice that time is going by. And I think that's basically because it really makes me happy. And I don't know if I do it good because it makes me happy or it makes me happy because I do it good. When I think about myself drawing, what goes through my head is happiness. It's how I feel about it. I'm just excited every time to do something new. And then it's frustration at the same time. Like when something is not working with my painting, frustration comes in and I'm like, I'm not talented. I shouldn't be doing this. I should just give up right now. This is not my thing.
You're really afraid. You're afraid that you're going to let yourself down. You're going to let everyone down. More than that, you're afraid that you don't have the ability to do what you've been rehearsing all along.
When the phone doesn't ring and you're desperate to work, and that's a killer.
You have to constantly, I think that's the word, you have to be better.
And you feel like you don't have anything that makes you stand out.
You're nervous. It's just like, it's a fraction of a second just before you start playing. You feel just nervous, you're like, what do people think about that? Oh shit, I don't know if it sounds good. But then when you pick the guitar up and just sit and start playing, no one is there, just you and the instrument.
And that's when you feel most connected. I think the job of an artist is to mirror an audience. The audience wants to see themselves in a piece of art. So if you're a dancer, then the audience wants to watch themselves on stage. And your job as a dancer is to give the audience that opportunity. If there is a piece of silence in music, then I can either fill that or I respond to it. And that's true of anything and everything in life. You either choose to respond to something, ignore it, fight it, just let it go, wash over you. You have all these options, and that's just the same in dance. This is what I need to do for the rest of my life. I have to go, this is the only thing I want to do. I want to live, breathe, fight, eat, sleep, dance.
When I compose or I improvise, I just have these melodies, mix of joy, anger, release, sometimes sadness at the same time. It's amazing. I didn't choose to be a musician, it's just like music chose me.
I would never be an accountant.
Thank God I'm not doing...
Yeah, I couldn't go back to that. The day I left the bank, I went to visit my mum and dad, and I had a suit on, the shirt and tie to do, and in front of me I had the shirt and I ripped all my shirts off my back, I ripped my suit off the back. They just looked at me as if I was a nutcase. I was thinking, that's it for me, I can't go back. I think there's something clicked in my mind that actually I can never go back to wearing a shirt.
everything that you take professionally will always become boring. I don't believe any of those, you see in YouTube documentaries or interviews when people say, oh, I love this job, I love waking up in the morning, every morning doing this job. It's a lie. Life is ups and downs. You hate what you do always. Sometimes you are fortunate to love what you do, but that won't happen every day. When you are alone and sober, and you look at the screen and you just see that person, there's nothing else more rewarding than being able to see that person in that picture. When they smile, that's when you can see through the lens. That's when I feel completed, and that's when I feel like I've done a good job, and this is a romantic thing, this is beautiful. You just follow your heart, really. That's what you should do.
I mean, if I wasn't a writer, I wouldn't be me. It could be anything because I'd be a different person. It's one of those things like I can't remember a time when it wasn't what I wanted to do. Being able to wear the skin of any type of person. And I guess the goal in a sense is to have an effect on people the way that other writers have had an effect on me. There's certain things that you read and it like hits you somewhere and you're like, wow, if I could ever write one sentence that good, it'd be like worth living. When people connect with any art, there's like happiness there. Even if the art itself is sad, there's like the joy of seeing yourself in someone else. It's like you can't feel completely lonely when. What could be worse than someone with like the artistic creative impulse who doesn't have the luxury to just do whatever with their time? I mean, the people who, if they didn't get that shit job, would starve or live on the streets. It's like, that's, like, I can't imagine that.
Love, that's the word, love.